Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys the first perspective on things and how we see them. Folks, we're here, okay? Let's get straight into it. So as you guys know, we're in the NBA. We're currently witnessing a very, very exciting NBA Finals, where you have the New York Knicks, and there's all of that excitement surrounding the Knicks. Then, of course, you have, the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama and the whole conversation. And will Victor be the face of the NBA? You got all of that going on. You got the pandemonium surrounding Knicks fans. It's just a lot of excitement and a lot of things to be excited for, right? Because this is a great moment for sports, especially if you're a fan of all of this. So one would think that people could just simply enjoy basketball and enjoy the NBA Finals. But no, some people have to try to make this a political thing. And one of these people is Jason Whitlock. We've done shows on Jason Whitlock in the past, but I'm just not going to play the games no more. So there's an article here featuring some comments that Jason Whitlock made that is just absolutely going to floor you. But before we even get into all of this, because we got a lot of stuff to unpack here, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. The NBA Finals are here, and for me, the basketball doesn't stop once they crown a champion, because this summer of sports is genuinely stacked. I have been making all my picks on Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Here's what I genuinely enjoy about it. During the finals, I'm making picks on points, rebounds, and three-pointers, and then I can stack those player picks with soccer, baseball, or the W, and even bigger payouts. It is simply selecting more or less on a few player stats, putting them into one lineup, and following along within the same app. And it's now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. In the finals, this is where legacies are made. You can get in on one of the biggest games of the season and make your picks on everything from points and rebounds to dunks, three-pointers, and fantasy score, all before the champion is crowned. Prize Picks is a preferred partner of the NBA, making every game even more exciting to watch. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. All right, let's get into it. So let's start off. It says, you can't pay America the respect it's owed. Foreigner. Jason Whitlock slams Victor Wembanyama for his posture during the national anthem. Victor Wembanyama can do no wrong in the eyes of many basketball fans. The Spurs superstar led San Antonio to 62 wins and the second seed in the West, becoming the youngest unanimous defensive player of the year in league history, and helped bring back the franchise back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 12 years. Add in his emotional reaction after eliminating the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, and it is easy to see why many already view him as the future face of the league. In fact, at every step, there seems to be constant validation that he's the next to carry the torch in the NBA. But veteran sports media personality Jason Whitlock notices things beyond the game lights, and thus has taken a major issue with Wemby. Whitlock calls out Wemby. Game 1 of the NBA Finals on Wednesday night was far from an ideal occasion for Wembanyama. In a contest that saw the New York Knicks overcome a 14-point second half deficit to register a 105-95 comeback win, Victor was at the heart of everything going wrong for the home team. He shot 6-21 from the field and committed a game-high 6 turnovers, finishing with a negative plus-minus rating despite scoring 26 points. However, there was a moment even before the tip-off that caught Whitlock's attention. During the national anthem, Wemby appeared with his arms crossed, a gesture that the 59-year-old analyst considered outright disrespectful. Thus, Whitlock emphasized, for a player who has earned $13 million in salary alone this season, Wemby still struggles to show respect to a country that is transforming him into a global superstar. Take a look at the video of Jason Whitlock going off here.
This league would be retarded retarded to make Victor Wembanyama the face of this league. This man standing here making all that money on the biggest stage in the NBA, and you're standing there with the national anthem with your arms crossed with most of your other teammates with their heads down. You can't pay America the respect that it's owed. Foreigner. You wouldn't do this over in France, but here in America, yeah, let me cross my arms and act like I'm bored as heck. Yeah, he's 7'5". This is amazing. We've never seen this. It's a foreigner. Victor Wembanyama, miss me with all of it.
So you saw it. I have to ask the simple question. What the are you doing? What are we doing? I can't believe that Jason, well, I know, I'm not surprised that Jason Whitlock did. I'm truly not surprised. Jason Whitlock even defended Judd the Builder. So that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. But to do this in this moment when we're in the NBA Finals and you make a ridiculous reach like this is insane to me. And I don't understand why you're being so xenophobic about it, man. You are literally bringing politics into basketball. No one was thinking about this. Quite literally no one. But I want to show you just how insane of a take this is. I want to put up some photographs here because Jason Whitlock is saying that this guy doesn't respect America, right? Let's put up a photograph here. And in the first photograph, you're going to see a player, right? A player that we all know by the name of Kobe Bryant. Take a look at this photograph here and you will see Kobe Bryant. You'll see Kobe Bryant with his hand on his chest. All right. Now put up the next image. You see another image of Kobe Bryant with his hand behind his back. Right. Then put up another image here of Michael Jordan. You see an image of Michael Jordan with his hand behind his back. So Whitlock, based on what you're saying here, does Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant hate America too? You're an idiot, man. I'm sorry to say it. You got to do better than this, man. You got to do better than this. I understand that you are pandering. We get that. But at a certain point, you have to have some guardrails for certain things you're not going to talk about. This is beneath even you. Because you know there's nothing here. You're talking about his hand is crossed, right? And then you just overlooked all the other players because Wemby is the easy guy, and you understand that if you take the xenophobic route, you will be playing into your base because they don't like foreign. We get it. The fact that you think we don't get it is what's insulting about all of this. That's what's insulting about it. This fake outrage, like you're really pissed off. I have shown you a bunch of photographs of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant with both of their hands behind their backs. So the question I have for you, Whitlock, did Kobe and Jordan hate America? Did they? I'm a real Kobe Bryant fan, and I remember distinctively Kobe Bryant saying that the biggest honor you can have is to play for your country when he went to go play for Team USA. I remember him saying this. But according to you, because he had his hand behind his back or something like that, that means he doesn't respect the flag. That's number two. Where does it say anywhere in the United States that during the national anthem, your hand has to be on your chest? Where does it say that? It says that nowhere. If anything, the time where we usually put our hands on our chest is for the Pledge of Allegiance. Like when we're in school as kids. That's usually when that happens. Or in some cases, you take off your hat. That's for the Pledge of Allegiance. But my question is, why are you trying to bring politics into sports? Wemby's not even from here, Whitlock. He's not even from here. So what's next? The NBA shouldn't allow him into the league because what? He's from France? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Then fine. All of your YouTube videos, I think all of your YouTube videos, your podcast should strictly be restricted to the United States. No one around the world should have to listen to your voice. They should block all of your content. Yes. Yes, because you're an American commentator. So why do people around the world need to listen to you? Seriously. That is a pathetic thing to do, and you know it. You know what you're doing, and it's pathetic. What's up with all of this xenophobia, man? What's going on with you? What's this thing? He's a foreigner, and so what? Elon Musk, isn't he a foreigner? Would you dare say something like that to Elon Musk or any other powerful person? Come on, man. What is this? Oh, he doesn't love America. It's bullshit, and you know it. So if Victor doesn't love America, the 2 photographs I put up of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, does that mean that they don't love America as well? This is what I want to know. There's even a post up here that we want to put up from the article, and it says, from Charles R. Drowns, it says, Frenchman Victor Wembanyama stood with his arms crossed during last night's anthem. Wemby previously admitted he wore a third world Muslim garb to honor Eid, of course. And he'll honor Eid, but not America. There's nothing cool about Wemby going. These people are clowns, man. Whitlock, you should be embarrassed for this. Seriously. Even for you, man, there's some things you don't need to talk about. What you're doing is disgraceful. Because I want to understand, because all the other Spurs players, some of them even laughing. Some of them had their heads down. So all of the other players that didn't have their hands on their chest, are you telling me that they don't love America too? This is what I want to know. Man, it is pitiful what people do for money. It is truly pitiful. And I mean that. It is absolutely disgusting. And I have to say it.